The benefits of animal source foods and animal source products in human nutrition are numerous. Animal source foods provide good protein, they provide the essential vitamins and minerals, and indeed, if you are looking at a diverse diet, you cannot just be consuming only plant source foods. Of course, with the vegetarian diets, with vegan diets, could do that, but with the understanding that you need to really fully understand the combination. But if you have a diverse diet that includes animal source foods, it is much easier and probably a little more straightforward to balance your diet and to get all the requisite nutrients out of your food. The downside, recently with the advent of non-communicable diseases, vis-a-vis saturated fats, vis-a-vis overweight and obesity, the downside is that, if animal source foods, particularly those that contain saturated fats, are eaten in excess, then that would lead to negative health consequences. And this is where the emphasis becomes critical, important in saying consumption in moderation and a combination from different food groups and looking at the food balance. Animal source foods and animal product foods are important for pregnant and lactating women. So from preconception and during conception and during the growth of the baby in utero, these are important in the context of them providing the materials, protein, amino acids, vitamins and minerals to allow for the fetus to grow adequately. And when the baby is born, the mother has to continue eating animal source foods in addition to other food commodities to be able to produce high quality breast milk in the right quantities. And for the child, once the child is weaned at 6 months and starts, to eat other foods, this food should also include animal source commodities for them to be able to get the proteins they need, because as growing children, they need the protein for growth and for other body functions and for other biological and physiological needs to fulfill those needs. If smallholder farmers can produce more, can access markets, can have better incomes, what does that income at household level do? Does it translate into better nutrition? Hopefully, sometimes it does, but unfortunately, the reality points to the fact that it does not, or it may not always translate into better nutrition. Why? Because the income may be there, but it gets diverted to other needs or to other wants, aspirations, or to sheer irresponsibility, or because of certain cultural and traditional outlooks or beliefs or practices, in terms of intra-household distribution of food. The best parts may not always go to the mothers pregnant and lactating who need them the most, and to young, growing infants and children. And this is something that different divisions can address using their different specific lenses: a gender lens, a social protection lens, a nutrition lens, this and that, So in combination, once we identify what gaps or what problems there are, then we are better equipped to give the right kind of, education, the right kind of capacity building, the right kind of, behavior influence and behavior change ultimately to get better nutritional outcomes at individual and household level.